Well, as you can see, Eden's garden has received more than its fair share of rain again. It's hard to find a solid place to park the truck lately. There are our strawberry plants waiting to go in the ground, and in the greenhouse are awaiting the rest of our little plugs. They would like to go in the ground as well. One of our future herb gardens is underwater. Parsley is coming up. This is where we've got some dill planted. I just wanted to give you guys a little oversight of what's going on the farm since you were last here. You hear a lot of squishing and water smooshing in the background. We've probably received, as I've noted on some of our blogs, over 20 inches of rain, and certainly with the rain of the last 24 hours, we're at 24 inches. So I'm going to take you for a walk out in the gardens just to give you a brief update of what things look like. The ducks are all happy. This morning the pond was right here where you can see the standing water. It's finally gone back down again. The ground is so saturated, the water just has nowhere to go. It's slippery. Should be able to cross this now. All the little fish in there. And this is sloppy. There's the gardens. They're still there. They haven't washed away. Sun finally out this afternoon. It's a pleasant, welcome sight. Still some standing water out here. Probably will be for a few days. But here's the tomatoes. Got some standing water, but so far we haven't lost any plants of these things that we've planted. You can see the flowers on them, and if you look closely you'll see some tomatoes. The squash are all looking great. We've got several rows of several different kinds of squash growing. The little wax beans, starting to see some beans. Yay, beans! And everything is green. There's certainly not a problem with green. We're seeing some zucchini, and peppers are blooming. I think we might get a little bit of a pepper crop. The weather has not been very pepper friendly. More squash growing. Tomato plants look very good. They're very strong looking and green and full of blooms. So if we can get some warm weather, we should be able to get some tomatoes for the fall. It's our little fall tomato crop, our little pear tomatoes in there. Looking pretty good. And we'll come over here and see all the stuff that was replanted. We've got some beets and some turnips. A lot of grass. It's that winter ryegrass. It's very difficult to keep up with. Just ask our workshare folks that weed this out all the time. We've started applying a good deal of mulch. And we've got lettuces and onions and cabbages and broccoli. All kinds of good stuff. This is the problem area we can't get into. It's just been too wet. I still need to do some more dirt work, some more weeding of the underlying grasses. So that's where we're at. We're trying to get these last rows planted for our strawberries. And we'll get them in there eventually, but I just wanted to give you guys a brief view of what was going on at the farm. I hope you enjoyed this little snippet, and we'll try to do one maybe every several weeks or so as things change. I'll give you a picture of what's growing and what's going on, and kind of help you feel a little more connected to the farm if you can't make it out here to visit. There's some little baby beets. We'll be eating those nice yummy beets pretty soon. These were all replanted after that first deluge came down about a month and a week ago. Washed a lot of those original seeds away, so the bigger plants are all that was left from it. Some cilantro volunteering from last year. Well, there you go, guys. There's the farm right now.